Hey everybody, welcome back. I haven't made a Borderlands video in about a month, I'd say, because I've been still struggling with my flak build, and everybody says go Amara. Jeez, I saw Zed Karma the other day do a one-punch build where he, do you mind? I'm making a video here, green sunglasses. Anyway, so Zed Comet has this Amara one punch build, and it is insane. He farmed Kilobolt 1,000 times, I think, and literally one punch killed him every time. It was insane to see. Alright, I'm gonna walk away because this woman's irritating me. Let's find a nicer part of Sanctuary to look at. Yes, Sanctuary, welcome home. Alright, so I've been working on flak, and I've been struggling with flak. And I've finally, how did I find this? I picked up a Dastardly Maggie with Gamma Burst as active, 115% bonus radiation damage. With all the Jacobs fun, 33% critical hit, 15% reload, zoom, etc. Now, Maggie has kind of gone out of flavor, and I started building around it. And what I have at the moment is, well, that's a Gamma Burst. Let's do this first. As you can see, it's a standard Gamma Burst. Nothing spectacular, except I don't use the machine gun jabber like a lot of people do. I just prefer the spider ant. Spider ant to me is cooler. For weapons, I started with a Maggie, and I found crit hits, etc. was phenomenal, and I'll tell you why I went here. So I use a Transformer Shield, 100% of shock damage into shields. I wish this was something else, but 40% chance of absorbing bullets, adding them to your ammo count, and it's anointed. So why any other pistol builds on anything but Moe's, you run out of ammo fairly quickly. So if they're shooting at you, 40% chance to absorb the bullet and adding them to your ammo count. And on action skill end, on ASE, action skill cooldown rate is increased by 20% for a short time. So I get my Gamma Burst back quicker. I got a Stormfront here, grenade thrown, weapon, blah blah blah, increased by 25% for 6 seconds. This is pretty much a de facto. Last week I was farming probably 2 days on and off for its piss, where that gives you an extra 20% on damaged enemies, and I just could not find one that had on grenade throw and that damage thing. Really wish I could find one. I didn't find one. The Stormfront works quite well for me. I'm happy with it. Then instead of a Red Fang, I use Bounty Hunter with 22% weapon critical damage. Now you top that up with a Maggie's, what was it, 33% crit damage and 37% pistol damage. Now for one-shot stacks, etc., it works pretty well, but Maggie's kind of gone out of favor. And at that stage I was using the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge down here, which everybody knows the Pearl that stacks. And I got this Mind Melt Safeguard, 21% pistol damage and 11% movement speed. So I'm moving, I couldn't care about the cryo damage. So I was using the Pearl with Maggie, and then somebody suggested, yeah, but why don't you get a Light Show? Light Show is so much better. There are much better pistols within Borderlands 3 at the moment. So I went searching, and I got a whole bunch of Light Shows. Come on, not manufacturer. There we go. Alright, that's the look I was looking for. I use Alt to talk due to background noise, etc. on OBS. Alright, so I got a bunch of light shows and I really struggled. So I got a nuclear one, Gamma Burst is active, Molten, which is a flame one I really wanted. I could only get one that does Novas. The other one that I did on ASE weapons, status effect damage and chance I increased for 75% for short shots. It's kind of shitty, this one. Gamma Burst. And Gamma Burst on the Frozen one as well. I did farm for the beacon, but I found the beacon just goes through ammo way too quick. Gargoyle is pretty good. I've got a Gamma Burst Gargoyle. Packing Unkempt Herald. This one's got consecutive hits, which is very nice for using on somebody like Gravewood with the Pearl of Ineffable Knowledge. But in general, I find the Unkempt Herald not that great. And then I've got the Dangerous Beacon. Now, while action skill is active, weapon damage is increased by 200%. Now, I really wish I could find any of these light shows with this. It would be so phenomenal. But I have been farming the Laser Dactyl probably for the last 2 days. And I have not seen a single light show drop with action skill as active, weapon damage is increased by 200%. Unfortunately, this is a cryo and acid one. Really good if I had to rerun the Handsome Jackpot or something like that. Problem is it consumes 2 ammo and it'll chew through ammo. So not using it at the moment, but yeah, it works pretty well. So let's jump into some action. This build has worked fairly well. Then I was very lucky the other day, and this is a build I'm going to be working on next. I've got a cash infused reflux with a skill is active, weapon damage is increased by 200%. And I got this Red Fang, which gives me Hyperion weapon critical damage. Was it that one or that one? No, it's this one. My apologies. Shotgun damage 37%. Hyperion weapon critical damage 54%. And as everybody knows, the Reflux is a Hyperion shotgun. Now my question to any viewer, please tell me what other Hyperion shotguns I should be looking for. Because the Reflux, to my understanding, is only acid. So this is going to be the next build. It'll be a Gamma Burst, non-pistol. It'll be a shotgun build, and it'll be fairly easy to jump between. But yeah, all right. Let's go and find somebody to shoot at with this build.
Ahead.
Yeah, let's just go to the Athenas here. Oops. Like all good YouTubers, you come to Athenas to test it. Yeah. Come on, load. Here we go, finally. Jeez, you didn't think this thing was running off a solid state drive. Actually, with a vending machine here, let's use the beacon. Cryo beacon. You'll see why I don't use it very often, even though it's on action skill 200%. Jeez, out of ammo already. It just eats ammo too fast to be effective. Oh man, this is embarrassing. Come on. There we go, that's more like it. Man, stop breaking my shield, asshole.
Beautiful death.
And as you can see, once I've actually got my kinks worked out, and my fingers warmed up, the build actually works pretty decent. Yeah, no idea how those early deaths happen.
I suppose I'll take that.
And yeah, that's the pistol build. Not perfect, but it does work well enough for me. I'm happy with it. It is some of the most decent damage that I've been able to do with Flak in the last few months, and I might actually start playing him. Now, anybody that can recommend a shotgun for me? I see the conference call is a Hyperion one as well. Is the conference call still as good as it was? Please let me know in the comments. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, before I forget, one more thing. So there's the loot event, the loot tink event, and there's a spot that gives you about, damn it, would that keyboard thing disappear? That gives you about 5 of them. So what you want to do, open your map. And you want to go Guts of Carnivora. You want to come here to the Guts of Carnivora. Yeah, that one loaded faster. And you want to go up here, through here. And in here, if you're lucky, one will spawn under the kill us. One will spawn around about that, under that A of Carnivora. One might spawn around there, and then right towards the edge or the end of this area, there might be another one. So I'm not going to run through it now. The last thing you want to see me is just kill loot tinks. That's what are you doing? Broodless. Anyway, but come through here, farm some loot tinks, they drop the bag, you open the bag, life is good, you get a whole bunch of legendaries. Unfortunately, nothing that I want will drop from them, except if you have a good Hyperion shotgun recommendation for me. That's it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any improvements that you can suggest on the build, let me know, and yeah, we'll definitely take it into consideration as always. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.